And an update on the deadly shooting we first told you about Friday evening. A 6-month-old little girl was killed. We showed video of police taking 4 people into custody. At that time, they believed those were the 4 men involved in this deadly shooting.
And today we're finding out that those men were likely the intended targets of that shooting, and a different Muskegon man arrested over the weekend faces murder charges for the little girl's death. Well, Michael Martin has been covering this for us and joins us live with the very latest. Michael.
Josh, Max, a lot of you out there remember that video that we're talking about on Friday. Those 4 people being taken into custody just a few miles from where this shooting happened. It was beautiful outside, the sun finally out. It was, of course, Good Friday. People were enjoying the weather for a change. And then this happens. A 6-month-old loses her life. The prosecutor described the scene just saying that shell casings were lining the street where the shooting happened, just indicative of just how many shots were fired. Now, the man actually facing charges for that murder, Julio Cassiano Jr. He was arraigned about 2 hours ago on 2 charges, open murder and lying to an officer during the investigation of a violent crime. Now, while prosecutors don't believe that Cassiano was trying to shoot the young child, they say that doesn't matter. He meant to fire the gun. He wanted to hit somebody, just didn't hit his intended targets. Now, on Friday, 4 people, as you mentioned, were taken into custody a few miles from the scene. Originally, police thought that they were involved in the shooting. Today, they believe that those 4 were likely the intended targets that Cassiano was trying to hit. Now, he was denied bond, meaning that he will stay behind bars until trial. We spoke with Matt Roberts, the chief trial attorney for Muskegon County, as this was winding down today. Here's what he had to say about this case.
And while this baby, certainly there's no indication the baby was the intended target here, and we can't imagine any circumstance where that would be the case. The fact that the baby was killed as a result of this gunfire just being released indiscriminately from vehicles without aim, without real intention for where these bullets were going, it's a tragedy. It's a tragedy beyond words. We had an opportunity to meet with the baby's family earlier today, and as you can imagine, they are just beyond grief-stricken, and no words of comfort here can do anything, but it is important for us, incumbent on us as law enforcement and as prosecutors, to seek justice for this baby.
And there was another person that was charged in relation to the case today. That was a 25-year-old Muskegon man named Tolly Hatcher. Now, again, he was not one of the 4 taken into custody on Friday. He was at some point over the weekend, at least according to prosecutors, in a home with Cassiano. Investigators had come by that home, and at some point they allege that Hatcher opened fire, shot at the vehicle that 2 officers were inside of. So he is now facing charges of felony firearms, but he is not believed to have been with Cassiano at the time of that shooting on Friday. We'll have updates for you, but for now, live in Muskegon, Michael Martin, Fox 17 News.